Finally, we have the epic conclusion of the Hangover series. Epic? What is happening, movie buffs, film lovers, and everybody else? Welcome to a film review of Hangover Part 3. I am David, the film junkie. Thank you for clicking in as always. So let's get drunk. Let's freaking drink it up and wake up and oh wait, nobody drinks in this movie. Yes, I saw The Hangover Part 3 last night. Of course, Hangover stars Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, Zach Galifianakis, Ken Jeong, and Todd Phillips again helming the director's chair. And this is the final story that of these three guys, mainly the Wolfpack. There is a fourth guy, but he always seems to always be left out of the fun. So much where I didn't even say his name in the cast because I don't. Justin something, I think. Wow, I suck. Anyways, they wanted to stir away from the normal formula of they drink something the night before and they wake up and they have no idea where, they don't know where they're at. They have no idea what happened, so they constantly go through the next day, 2 days, to try to figure out what's going on. So in this story, Alan, Galifianakis' character, they kind of want to do an intervention because he's been off his meds for a long time, so he's turned into a real asshole. So much that they're going to take him to this institute where he'll seek medical attention, hopefully change his ways, and then, of course, the Wolfpack is taking him there, and all of a sudden they get sidetracked, and John Goodman comes in there. I forgot to mention John Goodman's in this movie. Alright, John Goodman. There's a beef between John Goodman's character and Chow's character, which is referenced, and it actually talks about, it all connects very well with the first one as well as the second one. There's some flashing back to the first one, which is cool, which with every trilogy, usually the third one always has to, like, I guess that's a rule, it's a golden rule that you have to reference the first one or at least flash back. So they do accomplish that. And they take Doug, of course, he gets left out of all the fun, and then they have to try to find Chow, who just escaped out of prison. Now, going in this movie, I was like, okay, they're steering away, they're stepping away from the normal Hangover formula. A lot of people were disappointed in the fact that the second one was the same exact formula, which it was, and I always said, well, what'd you expect? The first one was this brand new idea. They had no expectations, they had no limitations, and guess what? They knocked it right out of the park, and it ended up being one of the highest grossing R-rated comedies of all time. So now when you have the sequel and then another sequel, you have all this pressure on you, and you almost think, why did they even continue the story? But hey, we love these characters, so why not? With that being said, I missed the formula from the previous two. I'm gonna say it right there, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me because even though people just are hard to satisfy. They bitched about the formula being the same in the second one as the first one, so then they decided to go a completely other direction, and guess what? I missed it. I missed the shock value. I miss, when they're trying to figure out what is going on and they're going to these different locations trying to figure stuff out. I really fucking miss that in this movie. I might be in the minority, but I don't think I will. I think people who bitched about the same formula repeating itself are gonna be, you know what, I missed the formula. Simply because you don't get shock value really in this movie. I mean, remember in the second one, there was times where it was like, oh my God, you don't get that in this movie. Now, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just gonna say that I think the second one was better. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I like the formula. There is a lot of funny parts in this movie, but I think Alan, the character of Alan, was a little too much at times. Chow's character was used way too much because it really revolves around Chow this time, more so than the previous. And it's constantly he's doing something crazy and the rest of the guys are going, oh my God, he's crazy. He's nuts. He's out of his fucking mind. It's like, yeah, we get it. We know Chow's out of his mind. You don't have to keep repeating it every 5 minutes. That got kind of annoying, but like I said, there are a lot of funny parts in this movie. There's a part in the pawn shop with what's her name from Bridesmaids. Of course, I can't think of her name right now. I'm bad with names, especially when the camera's on. Just boop, shoots out. Some jokes missed, it was kind of like, I guess they were trying to be funny right there. But what I really missed was just the shock value and, seeing what they got into last night and just them trying to put it together. I missed that. It was almost like this movie was trying to be something that it wasn't. It was trying to be serious at times, and it was this adventure where they were gonna get killed if they didn't find Chow, and, it was just, it almost it was trying to be almost just a little too much. With the music sounding all like, you know, like a Tony Scott film sometimes. I was like, come on, guys, this is supposed to be a comedy. Where's the... I like the goofy score that the first one had, and even this little bit of the second one. It was just, they were trying to do a little too much. I still recommend seeing it. If you like the other ones, check it out. You know, you're not going to be blown away by it. It's not going to be as good as the first one for sure. You might think it's better than the second one just because the formula changed, but I think you might miss that formula change. Honestly, I missed it. I remember the original story was supposed to be that Alan's character got put into a mental institute, and they were trying to break him out, and they could have really went with that idea as well as the Chow idea and just really focus on the group and had Alan and Chow being these background characters that just had the right timing for, you know, dialogue like they did in the first one and even a little bit in the second one. Anyways, guys, go check it out. If you want to laugh here and there, you're gonna like it. But like I said, you might miss that traditional Hangover formula that were in the previous two. Alright guys, that concludes my little review of Hangover Part 3. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Yeah, I'm gonna drink now. And then film myself? Yeah, hey, there's an idea. They could have did it like Paranormal Activity or... Nah, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways guys, talk to you later.